Welcome back to another Moment in Time with Taylor. We just crashed on our last Trivia Scope, so this is Trivia Scope Take 2. I was trying to explain to a troll how to leave my broadcast, and then my broadcast immediately crashed. It was really weird timing. Hi. Welcome back, Brennan. I'm glad you found me. That was kind of weird. I was like, see that little X up there? And then I just froze. I was like, what? I didn't touch the screen or anything. Oh, that made me laugh a little bit. It's like, well, that's one way to get him out of the scope, huh? Hey, Jessica, hello. Uh-oh, you guys. Jessica's going to give you a run for your money if she's allowed to stay a little. Like, we're doing this about 20 more minutes, so this is take 2. Right now, the leader is Jerkface with 7 points, but he did make the body butter, so I definitely recommend you play anyway. Hey, bot. Hey, super fans. All right, let's start the paragraph over, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm reading a paragraph from this book, and then I'm going to ask you a question from the paragraph, and you have to answer it. Sounds much easier than it is. Okay. The agencies created during the Progressive Era have a long history of corruption and connections with big business and even criminals. For example, the FBI began as a force of special agents created in 1908 under President Theodore Roosevelt. The creation of this agency was controversial at the time because law enforcement was traditionally a function of state and local governments. However, Roosevelt could not resist having a federal police force within the Department of Justice to do his bidding. Although the federal government had used investigators in the past, they were only employed temporarily. Roosevelt felt he did not have enough control over this system. Even though Congress rejected his proposal for a national police force, Roosevelt ordered Attorney General Charles J. Bonaparte to use discretionary funds to create a force of federal agents to work in the Department of Justice. Thank you guys for the hearts. That's so nice. And good morning, Michael. I see you just popping in. You're taking notes? Awesome. Well, hopefully you wrote this note down because the question is, President Theodore Roosevelt started the FBI as a group of special agents in what year? In what year did Theodore Roosevelt begin the FBI? Yes, AccuLives. Good, paying attention. It was 1908, not 2008. You're about 100 years off. Interesting info. Good, I'm glad. Fix my pants a little bit. How come I'm not seeing any comments? And I gotta refresh this. You'll be ready for the next question? Good. Yeah, you came in halfway through the paragraph, I think. Actually, December 1907. Was it really? Well, luckily, we're asking questions from the paragraph. Oh, just kidding. Good. Thank God. I was like, well, I guess this guy's wrong, but we're going with it. Whatever the paragraph says, that's what we're going with. Thank you, Egg, for telling me you were kidding. I would have been wondering this whole time. All right, next chapter. Next paragraph. As Llewellyn H. Rockwell Jr. states, quote, nothing in the Constitution permits the federal government. No, I didn't do yoga yet. I'll do yoga later. Nothing in the Constitution permits the federal government to have its own police force. But the FBI claims the right to intervene in any local criminal issue, trumping the rights of state and local law enforcement. Yet Roosevelt lobbied and manipulated Congress in order to get this measure passed. Roosevelt denounced his critics, stating, quote, there is no more foolish outcry than this against spies. Only criminals need fear our detectives. I wonder how the Jewish people in Germany felt about, fearing their federal police force. Naughty people in the government. Exactly. That's my whole thing, is that if we were all great people, sure, we could have people in power over us, but because we're not, none of us, and once we get power, we tend to become more corrupt. We think we're going to do well, and then we get corrupted by the power, and we get extremely addicted to the power. We want more, just like a drug. Oh, I totally stopped reading the paragraph, my bad. His desperate need to develop an unconstitutional federal police force has led to shocking abuse of power and destruction of liberties by the FBI. I feel like there's not a good question in here. Okay, how about this? Is there anything in the Constitution that permits the federal government to have its own police force? Yes or no? There you go. No. You're on the board, Michael. I was like, I couldn't come up with a good question for that one, so that was just a yes or no. You had a 50-50 chance. No is correct. And then yes. Exactly. So I stopped giving any ideas as they get misused by the wrong people with the wrong intentions. I don't think that's a good idea, Dee. I don't think you should stop giving information because you got trolled, you know? This is a great channel? Oh, thank you. That's really nice to say. I'm glad you think so, because this is probably the lowest key trivia game we've ever had. Not a ton of people really interested in American history, but I'm glad that you guys are here because I'm interested in it too. Good morning, Sage. Good morning. Be right back. 20-second stall for me. Ooh, is it really delayed for everybody? Sorry, guys. It's annoying. All right, next paragraph. President Woodrow Wilson utilized the FBI during World War I in order to enforce the Espionage and Sedition Acts and the Selective Service Act. Oh, you need 20 seconds. These acts took away essential liberties such as freedom of speech. Hi, Jay Knight. How are you? And freedom of association. The Selective Service Act, which was directly prohibited by the 13th Amendment, allowed a draft during the First World War, forcing young men to serve the U.S. government. Thank you. So my question is, what's the best question here? Okay. What was the name of the act that allowed for a draft during the First World War? The blank blank act. You don't have to say the or act if you don't want. I forgot what it was called. Yes, selective service, something like that. I think that's correct. Where were we here? Yes, selective service. Nailed it. Heckle, you nailed it. Selective Service Act. So that's interesting. I wonder what the 13th Amendment says. Is this American history? Yes. T is... Oh, thank you, Dee. That's so nice. Alien and Sedicent Act. Don't think so. Did I say something like that in here? You're talking about Espionage and Sedition Acts. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was good memory. I wouldn't remember that either. I didn't even remember it, and I'm sitting here reading it. Next paragraph. Wilson also utilized the FBI to investigate, quote, enemy aliens such as anarchists and communists. Thousands of these radicals were arrested, and some were even deported for disagreeing with the government, having radical views, or exercising freedom of speech. Area 51? Even in its earliest form, Wilson used the FBI to enforce national laws that were actively depriving citizens of their freedoms. Okay, so you guys, this question's going to have the potential for 2 points, so you can answer them on separate lines. If you answer them on the same line, you'll have less of a chance of getting at least the 1 point. So, Wilson utilized the FBI to investigate enemy aliens such as who and who? Who were the 2 enemy aliens he wanted to? Whoa! He's quick with it. Periscope Heckle said both in one line and still got both points. Still got in first. So now you have 6 points. So Jerkface, whoa. I don't know if I could be having that. Let's look at this girl's profile. I'm going to go ahead and block her. She got 1 heart. You were going to say that? I'm sorry. Jerkface, yes. Jerkface is winning. He really wants to win his own body butter. He's got 7 points. And then we have a tie in second place. Periscope Heckle and AccuLives both have 6 points. So we have 11 minutes left. I'm sorry, I'll try to read faster. The FBI has also been entrenched in scandal and has gained increasing power to violate our civil liberties since its formation. As Tom Burghardt describes, quote, like a vampire rising from its grave each night to feed on the privacy rights of Americans, the Federal Bureau of Investigation is moving forward with programs that drain the lifeblood from our constitutional liberties. Answer is vampire. No. I'm going to ask a hard one. I haven't been really asking names, but this one was pretty short and there's not a lot of great questions. So what was the name of the guy who said, like a vampire rising from its grave each night? Yes! Heckle, you're so fast! Yes, Tom Burkhart. I think I'm saying his name wrong. Nobody spelled it right, but I don't care about that. So 1 point for Heckle. So now there's a tie for first place. We have 2 people tied in first place with 7 points. I know, they are amazing, aren't they? I'm like, I would not be doing good at this. But I'd be learning some stuff, so if nothing else, at least we're getting some knowledge. For example, in the 1960s, the FBI launched into an investigation of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., referring to him as the, quote, most dangerous and effective Negro leader in the country. The FBI spied on King, collected private information with which to blackmail him, and ended up with a file that contains 17,000 pages of information on his day-to-day activities. What decade was the FBI investigating Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.? I couldn't even finish the question. Heckle's like 60s, 1960s. Yes, the 60s. Oh my gosh, yes, Jessica, you were close to getting it too. Yes, the FBI are very nosy, aren't they? That's crazy. That's crazy that he was assassinated and he was considered to be the most dangerous Negro leader by the FBI. And then he was assassinated. Interesting. Peace and love. Yes, peace and love to you too. Are you leaving, Michael? Hope you have a good day or a good night. Are you going to sleep? He's in Australia, you guys. He's in the future. He's like in the nighttime of tomorrow. Or no, you're in the nighttime of today, I think. Imagine the spying with... Oh, I'm not trying to make you leave. I don't want you to leave. Imagine the spying with today's technologies. Millions of pages now, I know. I mean, there's like, I think it's 60,000 something pages of tax law. That's just tax law. That's not even like investigation on anybody. That's just the law itself. All right. 65,000? All right. Anyway. In June 2011, the FBI announced its... That's a good question. I wonder who holds that position today. Who's the most dangerous Negro leader of America today? Imagine spying on Taylor. No, don't spy on me. Oh, don't stop. Read it? Okay. You feel tired? I'm sorry. Am I reading you to sleep? It's a bedtime story. Kanye? Okay. In June 2011, the FBI announced its new rules that would allow its agents greater leeway in administering lie detector tests and looking through the trash of people who are not even under investigation. June 2011. This means that the FBI authorized itself to search through an innocent person's trash. The goal is to gain information that could be used to coerce these people into becoming informants. So, in June 2011, the FBI announced its new rules that would allow its agents greater leeway in blank and looking through the trash of people who are not even under investigation. Lie detectors. Heckle wants the body butter. He's got 9 points. Or she. I'm not sure if you're a man or a woman. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. The FBI also uses a vast system of gaining information which allows its agents to obtain customer information from various companies, such as hotels and telephone service providers. When the FBI gives itself powers not even vested by the Constitution in the federal government, it violates our civil liberties and uses taxpayer money to do it. There's no question in there. Okay, how about this? The FBI is allowed to obtain customer information from various companies such as blank and telephone service providers. He knew what I was going to ask. Oh, you both! Look at you guys! Whoa, Jessica's like, yo, you need to give me a point, Heckle. I'll heckle you. Wow. They were ready for that question. That was amazing. That was so amazing. Oh, that was amazing. That was awesome. I'm like in awe of you two right now. All right, last paragraph of this section. A recent report by the Electronic Frontier Wait, you said it before everybody? Okay. Stand by. Ooh, look! Look, do you guys use egg drop? Okay, now we're totally getting distracted, but... I'm sorry, D, I didn't see it. I will look. But see how D is my super fan? So his comments are coming in blue. So they stand out more on the egg drop page, so it's easier to see your actual super fans, which I thought was cool. He said it before the question. Well, D, did you say it before I asked the question? How dare they? Female body inspector. 7 minutes in heaven. Freaking Brennan's trolling us. Pot. This guy just keeps saying pot. It was close. Yes, I guessed it. You guessed it? Yeah, you said hotels, ha ha ha. And that was after I asked the question, I assume? I mean, if it was before I asked the question, I would say it definitely doesn't count, but... Yeah, I'll give that to you then. So who did I give it to? Heckle? Sorry, Heckle. Sorry, Hex. You're back to 9 points. You're getting demoted. No? No. Just kidding, Heckle. You have 10 points again. Thank you for being honest, D. D, I'm going to give you a point. I'm going to give you a point for being honest. You both got a point for that one. Happy birthday. D has 1 point. My husband just came over. He's like, how many points does D have? 1 point.
I saw it on the
for being
bottom of the
honest.
page.
I get nothing for pot? No, you don't get anything for pot. Although one of the questions I almost asked it, and the answer was almost medical marijuana, but then I switched it at the last second. Keep you on your toes. Oh, yeah. I'm getting stepped over. Are you going to sleep up there?
Yes.
Okay. I almost got fell on. I was just messing around, because I usually don't pay attention. Tell me special. I have one too, please. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm not going to give everyone a point. This is the last paragraph of this section. I think this should just be the last question. Let's just make this the last question, all right? A recent report by the Electronic Frontier Foundation showed that since the tragedy of September 11th, 2001, the FBI has been responsible for at least 40,000 violations of the law. Under the Patriot Act, the FBI has utilized more than 200,000 self-written search warrants, known as national security letters, in order to allow their agents to invade privacy rights without the permission of a judge. Like many other legacies of the progressive era and Theodore Roosevelt, the FBI exemplifies how the creation of federal agencies with immense power can lead to corruption and the destruction of our liberties. All right, the FBI has utilized more than 200,000 self-written search warrants under what act? Since September 11th. Patriot Act. Heckle! Heckle, you are our winner. You earned it. You definitely earned it. I think you were the second person to get a point. Let me show just this one here. So you had 11 points, Heckle, and then second place was Jerkface with 7 points, and third place was AccuLives with 6 points. Yes, you get tons of pizza. Look at that. Opinion book? Opinion book? Opinion book? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but yes, Jessica, thank you for being here. I know you're a history buff as far as I know. Theodore and Woodrow, How Two American Presidents Destroyed the Constitutional Freedom, and it's by Judge Andrew Napolitano. I know, you thought it was pot, man, I know. I'm always on the bottom. Well, D was below you. This book is nice. It is, although I will say, now I do like this guy, and I feel like I probably tend to agree with him a lot, Cuba, but there's a couple things in here that I will say he's definitely been showing his own personal opinion on things. Like he called this one guy crazy and a crackpot in this book. So I don't approve of that. I think that's a good way to discredit yourself and get people not to take you as seriously. So sounds like a terrible overall book. You would say that, Bernie Sanders supporter. Mm-hmm. You're just mad because you didn't win your own body butter. All right, so for the winner, Periscope Heckle, everyone give him a round of applause. Everybody follow him. Heckle, what I need you to do is just inbox me. Yes, we're going to need Marina scopes next. He's like, I'm going to make more and then just make sure you send it to me. Oh, yeah, you can make more for yourself? Okay, now I get the joke. I'm with you now. Title of the book, again, is Theodore and Woodrow, How Two American Presidents Destroyed Constitutional Freedom by Judge Andrew Napolitano. I'm just going to leave it up. Okay, I saw a screenshot, so I think that was probably you, D. I'm going to put it back down. And so the winner heckle, what you need to do is inbox me, either DM on Twitter or Instagram, Facebook, whatever you prefer, and let me know, or maybe even on Egg Drop, and just let me know what your address is. And I will send you out your body butter. I got my ink in my printer, so I'm going to be making a bunch of things. Oh, Jessica, I still need your address. I think, right? Yeah, Jessica, I'm so glad you're in here. Send me your address because I have to send you your body butter too. And then both body butters will be gone. The soap will be gone and the lip balms will all be gone. And the candle. So we'll have gotten rid of all of our awesome contributions from Jerkface. Make sure that you follow him because he made all this stuff and he made this all possible and he's awesome. And the other thing is if you want to get a bunch of followers like Jerkface does from these scopes and you want to send us some stuff to sponsor us, I would really appreciate that. I'll say who won them all in a second. So if you want to sponsor us, go on my website, femyoga.com, and check. I haven't gone to the post office yet. It's Monday today, so I'm going to go check the post office today. It's Tuesday. Oh my God. I didn't check it yesterday. I totally forgot. So I'm a day behind, but I will check it. We're going to have Aussie stuff too from Folk Music One, so make sure you follow him as well because he sent us some Vegemite and some random Australian stuff that I haven't seen yet. We're going to be giving that away. So just send it to my P.O. box if you want to contribute anything and we'll promote you as well. Or you can just send money and I'll buy stuff. I'll buy goodies and books and whatever else to give away. And then if you want to just support the channel that you found some value here and you're not trying to really get promoted, but you just want to sponsor the channel, you can go on femyoga.com, click support Fem Yoga, and you can just contribute $5 all the way up to $100. Sure, you could send pot. I don't think that's legal. One of my followers said you sound like I sound bubbly. Yeah, I'm glad they said that because I was feeling really kind of crummy this morning. That's what I wanted to win. When is the next competition? That's a good question. I don't really plan them out ahead, so I don't know. I don't know when the next competition will be, but right now I'm out of giveaway stuff, so I'm going to go check my P.O. box. Hopefully I have Aussie stuff, and then maybe we'll definitely do one again before the week is up. The brown snake. There's a brown snake in there? Oh my gosh, I'm scared. What would I do for $5 million? Nothing unethical. Next yoga will be today, sometime today. I don't know what you mean by that. When is the next debate? That's a really good question. That, I'm not sure. That I don't know. But, and later today, me and Periscope Monkey on here, Dinesh, we might be doing a... The next reward is probably going to be Vegemite or something Australian. Do I have a pound store near you? We call it a dollar store, but probably. I'm not really sure. Jessica's back. She must have just sent me her address, so that's awesome. So definitely support Fem Yoga as a sponsor or send us giveaway stuff. Or what was the other thing that I said? Or just send me money and I'll buy stuff for trivia giveaways. Now, I'm just going to answer Chris's question because he asked who won everything. So Jessica Nanner, she's back. She won the first body butter. And then just now we had Periscope Heckle win the second body butter. And the lip balms were won by Cyanide but donated to Nikki Sparkles. Oh yeah, you want me to give away MacBook Pro? Okay. Oh yeah, dollar store gifts for competition perhaps. Yeah. Give away Bernie Sanders shirts. If you send me Bernie Sanders shirts, I will give them away. Are we reading a book? We were, but now we're done. We already finished. I gotta go teach yoga now to my grandma. Do I take live animals? Only wombats. Only if it's a wombat. All right, so what were the other? So Nikki Sparkles is going to get the lip balms. And then the soap went to Sonam. And the candle went to Johnny Blowtorch Martin in the UK. So I think that's everything, right? I think I listed everything. Then I'm keeping one of the soaps. You have an idea? All right, let's hear it. Did the cat come back? No, she didn't. It's been about 2 weeks now. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rewards don't have to be a gift. That's true. You know, I see a lot of people do trivia with no prizes, so we could do that too. Oh, thank you, Chris. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you for being here. And, you know, if you want me to keep it going, definitely jump on the Fem Yoga page and sponsor us so that we can keep it going, keep these longer scopes going. Cat was catnapped? Perhaps. Could be. Could have been catnapped. I'm not sure. Oh, I gotta go. But pretty horrible thing. Someone told me the other day that she lives in a local neighborhood, and she was saying that they have coyotes, and it's like eating all of their neighborhood cats. So that's freaking me out a little bit. Although I really don't think a coyote could be walking around here. But what's H-A-G-D? Hagged? Hello. Hi, J-Drums. All people could follow the winner. Yep, definitely follow the winner. Follow Jerkface. Follow folk music. Follow me. An acronym? Oh, have a good day. Hagged. All right, now I get it. Coyotes do live up north too. Yeah. It's I just mean like I live on a cliff, so it's like they wouldn't really be able, it wouldn't be comfortable to be walking around here. Like, we don't get deer, like, in my yard. You know, we get deer around here, but not in my yard. And that's where my cat would hang out, just, like, in our yard. She wasn't really an adventurer, so. I'm not sure, but she was really old, and maybe she just went somewhere to go die, and something happened to her. I don't know. Yes, I am married. Thank you, I appreciate that. And now I'm gonna go. Really? Deer? Yes, deer. Lots of deer. Actually, I saw a turkey the other day. Like 2 days ago, I saw a turkey crossing the road. I don't know where the rest of the turkeys were. We were talking about coyotes, but now we're leaving. I have a bunch of people shooting. Chinese. Oh my, don't say that. Oh my gosh. You guys. I don't know what that means. Why all the best girls have to be married, damn it. Hope you find your cat. Thank you. Why did the turkey cross the road to get away from my car? I don't know. Is there a punchline to that? I'm curious. Why did the turkey cross the road? I feel like there's no punchline. But I do want to put this body butter into my screenshot. She was like 20 years old. Maybe she still is 20 years old? I don't really know. I don't know where she is. Yes, Jerkface for real. Yep, make sure you follow him. He made this. But, oh yeah, I have to go, you guys. I have to go. I don't see any punchline coming in for the turkey, so it died. Was that the punchline? I don't like it. All right. Love you all. See you back later for forearm stand challenge, and we're going to be teaching you some cool stuff on OBS with Periscope Monkey, so that'll be around like 3:30, maybe later. I'm not sure. We're going to be testing some stuff, and then we'll see if it will work today. Oh. Oh, well, thank you for saying goodbye. Why can't animals cross the road without their motives being questioned? That's a good choice. Freedom. I mean, that's a good point. Freedom, you know? We don't need to question the turkeys. Just let them live. Just let them do what they want. Let them cross the road where they want, when they want, why they want. Bye. Have a good day. This has been another Moment in Time with Taylor. Hope to see you back later today. And if not today, back tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. New York time every morning for the Femme Yoga Morning Show. Uh-oh.